থেকে তো দেখা যাইতেছে সবকিছুই
দুইটা দুই রকম কেন স্পিকারের লিঙ্ক একটা আলাদা আবার ওদের আলাদা একটা
আমরা তো স্যার এটার সাথে আর কি অভ্যস্ত নাই যে এই স্টিমিয়ারের সাথে
আমরা তো এর আগে বলছে জুম দেওয়া আছে ঠিক আছে এবং কারা জয়েন করেছে আমরা দেখতেছি না আমরা
এটা হচ্ছে স্যার আপনি জাস্ট খালি স্ক্রিনটা শেয়ার করতেছেন ওরাই সব পরিচালিত করবে আপনি জাস্ট খালি বলে যাবেন এটা হচ্ছে সনাতন পদ্ধতি টাইপের যে আপনাকে একটা কোড দিবে আপনার হয় আপনার ওখানে একটা কোড আসবে বা তার ওখানে কোড যাবে
এটা কোনটা আছে রেজিস্টার বলতে কি স্টার বলবো আচ্ছা দেন ওকে কে দেখলাম
গুগল মিটে করতেছে
রেজিস্টার
আপনার কথা বলতে আপনি কথা বলেন স্যার কি বলে
আপনি ঢুকছেন লিঙ্কে ঢুকছেন ও আপনি ঢুকবেন না নাকি তাহলে আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে
এখানে পার্টিসিপেট আর এটা বুঝবেন কিভাবে
Assalamu alaikum. Good morning and good afternoon to everybody. Today we'll share about the KSI technique. So what is the meaning of the KSI? KSI means keyword sequence importance. Keyword sequence importance. Change it away. ঠিক আছে এখান থেকে আমি So for the KSI technique, we have to select the keyword before write your paper or thesis. So we have the two type research, social science and science research. So for science research, we have the three research element: name, subject, treatment, parameter. Subject, treatment, parameter. What is the meaning subject? If I do research about the rice or oil palm or coconut, so this we consider the subject matter for your research. Treatment means when you apply any application, any technology, any method to the subject matter, this is called the treatment. Like fertilizer, pesticide application, water management. In the field of medical science like paracetamol, the ursulene, so this we consider treatment. Parameter means measurement or data collection. Parameter means measurement or data collection.
আপনি স্যার আগে ফোন দিয়ে একবার শুনে নেন যে ওনারা শুনতে পাচ্ছে কিনা। হ্যাঁ দেখছি বলেন। শুনেন।
For the social science, the treatment the keyword selection come from the respondent, independent variable and dependent variable. Respondent, independent variable and dependent variable. So what is the meaning respondent? Social science means data collection using the survey. So when you take the data from any participant, any audience, this you consider the respondent. Independent variable means we have to give some treatment like motivation, training, knowledge, attitude. This we consider the independent variable. Dependent variable means measurement, data collection. After the application of the independent variable, what will be the change in the dependent variable? So this is called the dependent variable. So KSI means first we have to select the keyword using these three elements. For the science we call subject, treatment, parameter. For the social science we call respondent, independent variable, dependent variable. So first we have to select the keyword. So selection of the keyword will be totally, if the individual paper, it will be around 5 to 6. If the thesis, it will be 8 to 10. So under the subject, the keyword will be 1. Generally, the keyword will be 1. Under the treatment, it will depend on the how many type of the treatment we are applying. Normally 2-3 different type. Parameter means measurement. When you do any experiment, we have to take many data. Plant height, chlorophyll, nitrogen content, phosphorus content, the soil pH, the finally like we consider like yield. So these all we consider the parameter. So that means from the subject matter keyword will be 1, from the treatment keyword will be 2 to 3, and rest 3, 4, 5, 6 keyword will be from the parameter. For the social science background research, so respondent will be 1. Like if you take the data rice farmer, or maybe the university teacher or school teacher, so this we consider the only one keyword from the under the respondent. And independent variable means we have to develop the conceptual framework. From the conceptual framework, then we can get idea how many IV we select. Then according to IV, then they can produce lot of DV, dependent variable. So keyword selection under the social science will be around 8 to 10. Under the respondent like will be 1 keyword. Under the independent variable maybe 2, 3, 4 depend on the conceptual framework. Then from the dependent variable, there is a lot of dependent variable, but only the major dependent variable consider 3, 4. So these are the all other technique to select or to get the keyword using the 3 research elements: subject, treatment, parameter, or respondent IV, DV. Subject means we call the name is we call brief name S, treatment means T, and P means parameter. Respondent are independent variable IV and dependent variable DV. So that means according to this element, we have to select individual objective, individual publication 5 to 6 keyword, or for the thesis we select around 8 to 10 keyword. So if this STP or RIVDB, they produce 6 model, they produce 6 different model. From the permutation of the system, they can produce 6 different model. Like TSP, PTS, SPT, this is the 6th model. Is the social science, RIVDB, DBIBR. These are the 6 model. Go back. So now, this 6 model we can prepare for our title or objective. So KSI means keyword selection. After the sequence means when we have to write my introduction or literature review, we have to follow first paragraph, we have to write about the subject matter, second paragraph about the treatment, and third paragraph about the parameter. So this is the ratio. That means STP. In the social science, like first paragraph responded, second paragraph different IV, then third paragraph dependent variable. And regarding the ratio means when we write our introduction or literature review, among these 3 elements, which are more important? According to research, we have to bring the more information. So although there is a 3 element for my research like subject, treatment, parameter or respondent IVDV, but regarding the I, the volume of importance among these 3 elements all are not equal. So how the importance among these 3 elements? We already give the idea, fix the idea. The importance of STP, the ratio will be for the science 1 to 7 and for the social science 2, 3, 5. So why we have to fix the ratio importance among these 3 elements? Because it will be easy to control regarding the importance among these 3 elements. When you read any article, sometimes we observe some author write about the subject matter more. Some they write about the parameter more. But our logic regarding the importance among these 3 elements, the ratio will be 1 to 7. That means if you want to write introduction, literature review, we have to follow the ratio 1 to 7, the volume of importance among these 3. So that means among these 3, of the KSI. So for the introduction or abstract or result, discussion, methodology, every part we fix the key point, and also we make a sequence, and also we put the percent importance among these all the key point. So this is the basic guide of the KSI. So now type of citation will be how many? Our research element 3 like STP or RIVDB. So research, from this research element type of citation will be also 3. Like subject citation, treatment citation, parameter citation. So which are subject citation? Right. ম্যানুয়ালি তো করতেছি আমরা, কার্সর দিয়ে তো করি, কিন্তু ওখানে তো হয় না তখন, কিন্তু তো আমরা কি করবো আমি তো বুঝতেছি না। হ্যাঁ শোনা যায় না? স্ক্রিনিং 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 কি তাকানো কি যাবে?
আপনার শোনা যাচ্ছে স্যার, কথা শোনা যাচ্ছে।
প্রোগ্রামটাই Slide not working. Google Meet দিব নাকি?
গুগল মিটে দিলে বলে ঝামেলা দিতে
হুম আচ্ছা চেঞ্জ করে আমরা গুগল মিটে চলে যাই
এইখান থেকে
এখান থেকে
একটা
না?
করে নামান হ্যাঁ একটা করে নামান একটা করে ক্লিক করেন এখানে দিলে একটা করে নামান
here okay so now type of citation we have the three types citation subject citation treatment citation parameter citation if the subject citation means T and P will be absent tense will be present and there is a no value or unit There is no value and unit. So this is called the subject citation. If the treatment citation means S and P absent, no value. So this we consider treatment citation. Parameter citation means we need the STP. We need the subject treatment parameter because parameter come from the subject and treatment introduction, and tense will be the past. So under the parameter citation we have the two type. Parameter citation for introduction, parameter citation for the discussion. Parameter citation for the introduction and parameter citation for the discussion. So if the parameter citation are introduction, only that there is a no value, only the trend we can use as a trend. But parameter citation means, parameter citation for discussion means we need the value, real value. We need the real value. So this we consider the parameter citation for the discussion. For the social science, also type of citation we consider respondent citation, IV citation and DV citation. So then how we know the same? We can consider three tools to identify the type of citation. Respondent citation means IV and DV will be absent. Tense will be present, no unit value. IV citation means R and DV absent, tense present, no unit value. But under the dependent variable, these actually come introduction from the respondent IV together, and it will be the past tense. And if the dependent variable used for the introduction, no need unit value. But if the dependent variable we need for discussion, we need the unit value. So this is the three type of the citation under the science and social science. Now next, article grading. Also very important to maintain the quality and quality information. Well, how to select the article? So article selection we can use the SQL model, SQL. What is the meaning S? S means here similarity. Q means quality, means like published in JC or Scopus. L means latest. L means latest. So when you read any article, if I found my STP, the keyword, and the download article, the STP keyword is almost similar. So this we consider S, similar S. Q means if this article published in the JCO or Scopus, this we consider the quality article. L means from the year. Bracket we see the year, we can easily understand it is a latest or not latest. Normally we consider latest 5 to 10 years. Especially the parameter citation we consider 5 to 10 years. But if any method, any theory more than 10 years, we can consider for the latest. So now, if I see any download article, they maintain the three criteria. They have the S, they have the Q, and so L. So this we consider article grading A, because all three criteria fulfilled. Another criteria SL, that means similarity okay, L latest okay, but not published in the JC or Scopus, but still we consider the quality. So this we consider the grade B. SQ means similarity okay, quality okay, but no latest. So this we cannot consider, because our target, any citation should be last 5 to 10 years. But if the theory model, this case we can consider more than 10 years. So this we consider the grade C. And QL means Quality okay, latest okay, but no similarity. This one totally not allowed because here there is no similarity about the STP. So if the STP no similarity, so this paper is nothing the good for my research. So this we cannot use. So this will be the quality, the D. So we cannot read the slide because time short. Anyhow, we already sent the slide to all. So please read the slide one by one when you have time. For methodology, two things we have to consider, like experimental design, and also any methodology. When you write, you have to write in detail with the method reference. When you write any methodology, we need the method in details and we need the reference. Background research, social science. We have the primary data, we have the secondary data. Primary data, secondary data. Under the quantitative research. Another is qualitative research. Anyhow, if your research under the primary data, so that means you have to develop the conceptual framework. Conceptual framework. So this is some example. This is the published theory. And they use the different IV. So for my conceptual framework, according to the objective, with the proper justification, I have to select also some IV. So from the IV, then we also consider the DV. Then under the every IV, we can prepare the 3 to 5 questionnaire. So that means every IV produce another few questionnaire. Then IV relation with the DV, then they produce many the DV. So this is the way how we develop the conceptual research framework for the primary data collection. So that means if you have the primary data, you must have to develop the conceptual framework. You have to select the proper IV with the proper justification. And how we select the IV? Using the different published theory. Like the example, here you see 3 different the published theory. So from this 3 published theory, then we develop another new the conceptual framework and we select the 4 IV. And according to IV, then we get the DV. Some research, if you need the mediator or moderator, then you have to develop the conceptual framework according to the mediator or moderator. So here you see the 3 IV, then there is one mediator, then after that the DV. So conceptual framework you have to develop according to your IV, the mediator, and also connection with the relation with the DV. For research, if you want to produce the quality thesis, quality publication, also English is very important. For this we already collect many special words for English. So this word you can get, we already published the KSI book, I think chapter number 9. So under the chapter number 9, there is a many special keyword word. This can use for your the English to improve the quality of the English. But one technique, common word bank. This is the example common word bank. Sometimes there is a some word, every time you have to use in our thesis or publication. But if you write yourself, maybe many words will be repeated, same word will be repeated. For this time, you can select some potential the word, which one always you have to write in the thesis publication. This type word we can produce the synonymic word and you put in the bank, and when you write the different the sentence, you can add the different the synonymic word. So it will change the English quality and the plagiarism. Here you see the example. Like sword, started, found. Under the sword we have around the 15 the synonymic word. The meaning is same but different style. So you can also produce another 10 or 15 the common word bank and make a synonymic word and put in your bank. Then you can use for your thesis and publication. It will helpful for quality English and thesis. So now, actually, now we are going to calculation for our thesis. How many citation we need for our introduction or literature review or discussion part? We will explain now. So the calculation will follow time New Roman 12 font double space. Time New Roman 12 font double space. And just we are thinking tentative, if you type any MS Word file using the double space time New Roman 12 font, so one page 10 citation can cover. Normally it can cover like 8 to 10, but for our calculation we put like 10 citation per page. The condition double space 12 font and time New Roman. So now we want to calculation. Introduction. Now how we prepare the introduction? You see here the shape of the introduction will be the funnel shape. Shape of introduction will be the funnel shape. Funnel means upper part larger and down part very specific. So this funnel we call the BPO. An introduction we need the BPO. Background, problem statement, objective. Background, problem statement, objective. So now, how we select the keyword using the three element? Our research element, subject, treatment and parameter. Again I have to repeat, what is subject? Like under this title, rice is the subject matter in the field of agriculture. So you can easily understand if the field of medical science, like cancer patient, it is a subject matter. Like diabetic patient, it is a subject matter. So similar when the engineering, you have to identify which one is subject matter for your the title. Treatment means application any method, any technology, any equipment. Like here in the field of agriculture, fertilizer, it belongs to the treatment. If the medical science, if you want to apply the paracetamol to control the fever, or if you want to apply the oral saline to control the diarrhea, so this we consider the treatment. Parameter means measurement, the data collection. After that application treatment, we want to see the effect, either positive or negative effect. So this we consider parameter. Parameter will be the many. Like we consider soil pH, tiller number, plant height, dry mass weight, thresh weight, number of the grain, the yield production, nitrogen content, phosphorus content. So similar for the medical science, but like if you want to see the fever, the temperature, the hemoglobin, the sugar content, hemoglobin content, so these all consider the parameter. So now first we have to select the 5 or 6 keyword for individual experiment. So here under this title you see here keyword selection, we select the 5 keyword. Rice belongs to subject, fertilizer belongs to treatment, nutrient belongs to parameter, antioxidant belongs to parameter, yield belongs to parameter. The next issue, the I, importance. For my introduction or literature review, how much importance all the keyword. So already put the idea, subject only 10%, treatment it will consider 20%, the another 70 you consider another parameter. And among the keyword also we can distribute the percent importance. So here you see the rice 10%, fertilizer 20, nutrient 20, antioxidant 30, and yield 20. Why antioxidant here 30? Because this research the antioxidant more focus. For this I under the parameter keyword the antioxidant get the more percent importance. Now we are calculating the number of citation. So we already mentioned one page MS Word file, that means double space Time New Roman 12 font. So like say we want to prepare the introduction 3 page. Only for the background 3 page. So 3 page means the total citation will be 30. 3 page means total citation will be 30. So now this 30 citation we can distribute among all the keyword. This 30 citation we can distribute among all the keyword. So here you see rice 10% means from the 30% we will get 3. Fertilizer 20% means citation we will get 6. So similar we can get the citation number using that percent importance. So this is our layout. So now after the layout we see how much citation we need under the keyword. So if you identify your citation number, then now we can easily collect this citation number from the article A and article B grading. You already mentioned we have to select our article after the grading A, B, C, D. Only A and B we can use for our research. C and D not good because they did not follow the quality. Only the grade A and grade B we can use to prepare our introduction, literature review, or write the discussion. So now this is our layout for introduction background 3 page. 30 citation, and under the 30 citation every keyword how many citation. So now about the rice you need 3 citation. So just you go back the article A and article B, the grade A, grade B, and there is a many rice citation about the rice. So now but only you need only 3. So only 3 you copy and paste. The second keyword fertilizer, you need the 6 citation. So you go back the article grade and grade A and grade B, and there is a many information about the fertilizer. So only 6 different fertilizer citation you copy and paste. So the whole your background will be ready after the citation number. So background finish. In the introduction, we need the basic 3 things: BPO, background, public statement, objective. But there is another point: research question and research hypothesis. Research question, research hypothesis, especially for the social science. So now under the public statement, we have the model. The model name PGCSN. The model name PGCSN. P means previous or previous study. G means gap. From the previous study, we have to find out the gap. C means challenge and overcome. When we find out the gap, so there is a challenge and how we can solve this challenge, overcome. Then after that, if you overcome all this gap, what is the benefit for the food security, for the community, economically, eco-friendly, or safety health? So this one you have to specifically highlight from your research. What is the contribution to the community or food security or other the specific purpose? So you have to bring this issue in the significant study. Then last one, novelty of work. Why this work is novelty? You have to mention. So this is the write-up to write the public statement, PGCSN model. And normally public statement we write 1 page or 2 page. 1 page or 2 page. So our calculation again we have to follow especially the I. because all the 5 components we cannot write the equal because they are not equal importance. So one page means already mentioned the double space, time number 1, 12 font. So normally one page it will be considered around 20 to 20 line. 20 plus 20 to 25 line. So this 20 line we have to distribute according to the importance among these all the 5 the component. So this is the importance I 40, 20, 20, 15, 5. So according to the ratio, then every the key point will get the line number or sentence number. And these 5 components, the first one only you have to mention the citation because this is the previous study. First component, previous one, we have to mention the citation number. But other 4, we have to write our own logic. Other 4, we have to write our own logic. And it will be the present tense. It will be the present tense. Now here, regarding the information, the whole thesis, our every source must be come from 3 things. Either subject, either treatment or parameter. In social science, we call the RIBDB. Actually, the meaning of subject and meaning of the respondent are almost same thing. The meaning of the treatment or meaning of the independent variable, same thing. Meaning of the parameter or dependent variable is the same thing. So now we have to know the source. Like say example, if you want to write your problem statement, previous or source from the parameter part. Gap relation with the treatment and parameter. If you want to find out the gap, the source will be the treatment and parameter. If you want to find the challenge and overcome, the source will be the new treatment. Source will be the treatment. If you want to find out the source of the significant study, the source will be the parameter. The source will be parameter. And why the novelty? So source will be the treatment. Why the novelty? The source will be the treatment. So that means this was very important. We have to know what is subject, what is treatment and parameter, because all the relation under the different source must be come from the 3 things. Sometimes from subject, sometimes from treatment, sometimes from the parameter. So now we can see the example. How we prepare the introduction. We already mentioned introduction will be the funnel shape, upper part large and down part very specific objective. BPO, background problem statement, objective. So under the background, we need the 3 elements. STP, subject, treatment, parameter. The sequence will be subject, then treatment, then parameter. And regarding the I, that means subject only 10%, treatment only 20-30%, and parameter will be 60-70%. So here you see in the introduction, under the subject 3 citation. Under the subject 3 citation. Next paragraph treatment. Under the treatment 9 citation. That means 30%. 9 citation 30%. We mentioned the percent importance for the treatment will be 20 to 30. So that means that citation number will be 9. That means 30%. Then under the parameter 70 to 60%. So here we see the citation number around 24. That means plus minus it will it is more than the treatment. So this is the way how we write the background for the introduction using the subject, treatment, parameter and the proper ratio 1:7, 1:1:3:6 regarding the number of the citation. The similar problem statement, we have to apply the 5 component. The model name PGCSN. Model name PGCSN. And also we have to maintain the proper sequence, and so I. I means all points are not equal. That means we cannot put the all in information equally. Some information will be more, some will be the less. So here you see the example, public statement, there is a 5 component. But first component we have to write more. So second, third, fourth. So across the I, we also bring the information, the size of the volume, importance among these 5. So this is example. Now, result writing. If you want to write the result writing, we should not write all the parameters the similar way, similar style. We can select 2-3 different style. Select 2-3 different style. How select? When you read the article A and article B, the grade. Can you remember? You already grading the article A, B, C, D. So in my laptop, in my bank, there is a article grade A and article grade B. So now if you have to write your result part, so like say I have the 10 different parameter for number any experiment. So I can select 2-3 different style from the different grade and grade B article. So why? Because if you follow the 2-3 different style, so it will help you to maintain the quality and it will help you to reduce the plagiarism. So here you see 3 samples, sample 1, sample 2, sample 3. Sample 1 we write around 6 sentences. Sample 2 write only 4 sentences. But sample 8 we write 8 sentences. So that means it is 3 different styles. For this why, if you want to write the result part, please don't write yourself. Better you can follow from the grade and grade article B and using their style, then it will be change your style. So it will helpful for the English quality and the plagiarism. So here, if you write the quality, the result writing, you can follow the IFR model. IFR. That means first introductory sentence, like statistical significantly influence. Then second, you write the significant finding. And another one, the relative data. This is also very important to maintain the quality result writing. Relative data means how much % increase or decrease compared to the control. The formula is available in the internet. So please, some special parameter, you have to convert your original data using the relative data formula. So it will good for the quality result writing. Now our discussion. How we can write the quality discussion? You see here the funnel. In the introduction, funnel is different. Now discussion, the funnel is changed. Now opposite. In the introduction, funnel said larger part is the background and down is specified objective. But when the discussion, the also shape of the funnel change. That means it will be from specific to general. Discussion means it will start from the specific and it will be large. That means general. Like say opposite of the introduction. So in the introduction, the down part objective. Now discussion part objective in the upper part. Because you have to write your result and discussion according to your objective. So this is the way to change the shape of style to write the discussion. So under the discussion there is a model. Under the discussion there is a model. The model name RFMS. RFMS. O means optional. There is a sometime the similar result is not similar. So in this case we have to explain different way. But the main things we need the 4 things. RFMS. What is the meaning R? Means reason for performing of the study. First, you have to explain what is the reason that perform your study, your objective. It will be the one word present tense. It will be the one word present tense. Then second step, brief summary of the main findings. According to your parameter, different parameter, which one are the best findings or the main findings you have to bring. Only the important parameter, not all. After that, you have to explain with the mechanism. If you have any treatment, get the highest value, the best finding. So in this case, you have to explain why it increase or decrease. What is the mechanism behind? Under plant science or engineering science or medical science, there is a mechanism. So you have to explain why your result become a best finding and why it increase or decrease. So you have to explain with the proper mechanism. If the social science, we cannot tell the mechanism, we consider the factor, social factor. In the science background, we consider the mechanism. Mechanism of engineering, mechanism of medical science, medical of plant science, medical of health science. But if the any research under the social science, so this case we consider the social factor. Social factor. Then last one, relates to finding to the similar finding. That means I have to prove the previous my findings with the other similar finding. With the other similar finding. So we need 2-3 citation. We need 2-3 citation. And it will be the past tense. Mechanism will be the present tense, but the similar finding will be the past tense. Brief summary of the findings of past tense. So these are the basic point need for discussion part. For the every parameter. And in the discussion part, we can discuss only the major parameter, no need the all parameter. We can discuss only the major parameter, no need the all the parameter. And you have to follow the RFMS model, RF. First, region of the study. Second, what is the best findings according to your parameter. Number 3, what is the mechanism behind to increase or decrease the best findings? If the social science like social factor. Then last one, you have to prove your findings that also other researchers, they also do the same experiment, same treatment, and they got also similar finding. So we need 2-3 similar finding citation. So this is the way to explain the discussion. So this is an example under science background. Under science background, discussion means RF. So first one we have to mention about the R, present tense. The second one, the best findings under the every parameter. Best finding under the every parameter. And it will be the past tense. The third one, mechanism. Here we mention the biochar apply, increase the yield. Biochar application, increase the yield. So now what is the behind mechanism? Biochar mechanism, soil mechanism, plant mechanism. And it will be the present tense. Then last one, we have to find out the similar finding with the other researcher. Similar finding with other researcher in past tense, and data result will be in detail. You have to put the result in detail, and it will be the past tense. For the social science background, if you want to write the discussion, also same model, RFMS, region of performing study, present tense. Then number 2, brief summary in the findings or base findings. Number 3, that we need the factor, social factor, economical factor or organizational factor, social factor. So there is a different factor. So according to your findings, you have to bring the different social factor. The number last one, you need also similar findings in the proper, in detail and with the proper findings. In detail with the proper findings. So this is the way also to explain your discussion on other social science. Now we have to write the abstract or research. We have to write the abstract or the research. Research article or review article. We have the two type article. Research article or review article. So also there is a model name IOMFC. IOMFC. If you want to write an introduction, you need the 5 component for the research article. If the review article, we need the 3 component. So IOMFC, what is the meaning I? First, introductory importance. It will be present tense. Second, objective, also present tense. Third, brief methodology, past. 4 key findings of major parameter, past. And number 1, conclusion, present tense. So these are the 5 components if you want to write any introduction for the research article, either thesis or publication. Now the source, we have to think what is the source. Every key point, the source must be come from the subject treatment parameter. Every key point, the source come from the subject treatment parameter. So social science also same. Social science, that we put the name RIVDB, but the meaning is same. Meaning is same. So now, introductory importance, the source come from the subject. The second or objective source come from the parameter. The brief methodology source come from the treatment. Brief methodology source come from the treatment. And key finding come from the major parameter. Come from the major parameter. And conclusion is overall. Conclusion come from the overall means STP together. When we write the conclusion, we need the S, we need the T and also P. So, under the abstract, individual paper, individual objective, individual experiment, normally we consider 10 sentences. Normally we consider 10 sentences. So from this 10 sentences, according to the I, because all key points are not equal. For this I is important for every component. So here we already mentioned regarding the I among the 5 components. Regarding the I among the 5 components. Introductory importance 15%. Objective 5%. Brief methodology 20%. Key finding 50%. Conclusion 10%. So now according to this I, if you write the 10 sentence abstract, so then you have to calculate how many sentences or how many words, how many lines you can prop up under the every key point. Then it will be easy to maintain the quality. Otherwise, if you don't have the I importance, then we cannot control, because sometimes we observe which are more important, they write the less, and which are the less important, they write the more. This KSI technique we suggested, we fix all the key point and proper sequence, and also we fix the I among all the key point. So on the basis of the I or importance value, then you can get idea the citation number or line number, the word number. Then it will be easy to contain the quality thesis and publication, it will be faster. So now, here you see the source. Regarding the source, you have to be careful. When you write the abstract, under the parameter, your keyword 3. Under the parameter keyword 3, nutrient antioxidant yield. Nutrient antioxidant yield. So when you write the abstract, so major finding must be from these 3 elements. Nutrient antioxidant yield. Because you already mentioned your major parameter nutrient antioxidant yield. So we found many papers In the keyword they mention antioxidant, but in the abstract they did not mention the antioxidant, the finding. So this is not fair. Because in the keyword selection we mention the antioxidant is very important, but in the abstract inside the finding there is no information about the antioxidant. That is not fair. So that means our selection of the keyword should be very systematic properly, and it should be in the beginning of the paper writing, not after the finish write of the paper. You have to finish beginning of the paper writing. Then according to your keyword, then you can top up your introduction, your publisher background, everything will be easy and the systematic. So this is the example on research article, how the abstract they write. Follow the 5 component and also follow the sequence and also follow the I. Importance among these all the 5 components. So here you see easily clear, you can see. Key finding is the majority, the 50%. For this I have more information here. Conclusion or recommendation, we need the less. For this I will only put only 2 sentences. So this is the way how we can easily control the proper key point and so proper sequence and proper percent importance among the keyword according to their the value. So for the review paper, if you want to write the review paper, so 2-3 things you have to special attention. First, you have to add some extra picture, the figure drawing, according to your mechanism the factor. Must be or should be added some sketching drawing figure according to your the research mechanism. Another thing, you can prepare some summarized table form data. You can prepare some summarized table form data. It will help you to produce the quality review article. So here, this is the example how we can write the review paper. This is the example how we can write the review paper. So this is the title. So under this title, from the author group, first we have to select the key point. What are the basic key point we can cover to write this review paper? So from the group discussion, you highlight all the very important key point. Then you have to target how many pages you want to write your review paper. 20 page or 10 page. So calculation we have to follow the same. Double space, time New Roman, 12 font. Double space, time New Roman, 12 font. So let's say I am to write the review paper. In the review paper, you need minimum 100 citation, 100 reference. So 100 citation means every page, our target, we already mentioned, when you originally copy and paste citation, you put in the MS Word file, double space, time New Roman 12 font. That means it will cover around 20 to 25 line. It will cover around 20 to 25 line. So for this one, you already mentioned the citation number of every page. Citation number of every page will be the 10. Will be the 10. So now, if the every citation, every page number 10 citation, and we have to write the review paper 10 page, so that means total citation will be 100. Total citation 100. So now this 100 citation we have to distribute among all the key points. How distribute? We have to make a percent importance. Which point we have to more explain, which of the less. In the group we discussion and we fix the key percent importance among all the key points. After the fix the percent importance, then you will calculate the number of citation. So here is the see the layout. Under the different key point and according to the percent importance, now how many citation we got it? The first on 5, second on 5, so like 20, 10. So this is the layout ready. This is your layout ready for your review paper. So now you already select your article grade A and grade B. And now you can collect the information using your grade A and grade B article. Like say preparation function of biochar, you need the 5 citation. You go back the article A and grade B and find out about the biochar. Then copy and paste. So all author together, you can distribute your work, and according to the layout, you can collect the information and set up. Then later you can paraphrasing. Later you can paraphrasing, and you can add the introduction, the abstract. Then you can format and submit to the journal. So this is the way how we apply the KSI technique to write the quality thesis or publication. Now, abstract for the review article. Abstract for review article. From the previous research article, only we have the 5 components. But when the review article, we need only 3 components. We need the 3 components. First, introductory importance. The second one, summary of the major finding. Summary of the major finding. Then, number 3, the hypothetical future recommendation. Number 3, hypothetical future recommendation. And also, the sentence, total sentence like 10 sentence. So, this sentence according to the I. Because I is very important for every key point. Because all the key points are not equal. For this why, we already discussed and fixed the key point and also the I among all the key points. So you can follow the plus minus the same thing. You don't need to change. Otherwise, you cannot control the quality, and it will be the problem for the information. So under the review article, 3 key points and the source, and also mention the I 20, 70, 10. So this is example. This is the review article we published in Q1. And under this abstract, the 3 points already mentioned. Introductory importance, major finding, and hypothetical recommendation. And also we maintain the I among these all. Because from these 3, the major findings is more. For this why you see the major finding more. Hypothetical research only 1 or 2 sentences. So this is the way to maintain the quality information. For the conclusion also same. We have the key point, FCLR, the model name FCLR. And also we have to maintain the I. So like say, conclusion normally you consider 8 to 10 sentences and maximum 6 to 10 sentences. So this 10 sentences or 6 sentences we have to cover with the 4 key points. Then also maintain the sequence and also I. So it will be easy and to maintain the quality of the English. Here you see the example of the conclusion. We mentioned the 3 points, the finding, recommendation, then limitation. Finding, recommendation, limitation. So you have to maintain the I also the 3 points. So this is the way for the conclusion. Now, very important plagiarism. Because if you want to maintain the quality of thesis or publication, plagiarism should be less than 30%. Many journals they prefer plagiarism like around 20 to 25. So then how we reduce the plagiarism to improve the quality of English using the KSI. Using the KSI. So here you see, we already mentioned STP or RIVDB, they produce the 6 different models. They produce the 6 different models. From the permutation or combination, from the permutation, like STP, TPS, PST, PTS, SPT. These are 6 different models. So these 6 different models we can use to reduce the plagiarism. Here you see here, we prepare the different title using the different STP model. We already mentioned the type of citation 3. Type of citation 3. Subject citation, treatment citation, parameter citation. Subject citation means single unit, T0, P0. Treatment citation also single unit, S0, P0. Tense will be present, no value. But parameter citation, you need the 3 unit. Because parameter come from the subject and treatment interaction. For this, we need these 3 things, past tense and also the value. So now, here we see the first one. This is the parameter citation. Wang et al. 2080 reported. This is the parameter citation. Why? Because the 3 element. So under this parameter citation, you see the element sequence PST. The model apply PST. But second one, the model apply TPS. TPS, that means change the model. Third one, from a previous study, Rice reported that P and biochar T. So they also change the model. Now the new model SPT. And last one, you see the model name PTS. So that means application of the 6 different models STP, TPS, PTS we can use for our different title or different objective. And this model helpful to improve the quality of the English and also plagiarism. Subject minus technique. Subject means if you research about the rice, if you research about the rice farmer, or if you research about the diabetes patient, so whole thesis, this word you have to repeat it again and again, again and again. On this side, rice or diabetes patient or rice farmer, you should not use always this word. Only first time you use the rice, then second time you don't need to use the rice. Why? Because one thesis maybe there is 200 rice or 200 diabetes the patient the word. So it will increase the plagiarism. For this side, you have to delete the subject word when you write the result or the discussion part. So the minus means if you delete the subject word more and more from the thesis or publication, so this is called the minus technique. Plus technique. Plus technique means, what is the meaning of plus technique? Our length of the citation, we already mentioned double space, tiny Roman 12 font. Double space, tiny Roman 12 font. And one page 10 citation. And one page normally we consider 20 line. 20 line. So if the one page 10 citation 20 line, that means every citation will get the 2 line. Every citation will get 2 line. So now, when you collect any article, any citation, type of citation like subject citation, treatment citation, parameter citation, we have to see the length of the citation. Length. Because normally, most of the citation, the length will be like 2, 3, 4 sentence. 2, 3, 4 sentence or 5 sentence. But according to our rule KSI, we mention every citation, the line number will be maximum 2. Every citation, line number will be maximum 2. So if any citation more than 2 sentence, 3, 4 sentence, so this one we have to revise. So if any citation less than 2 sentence, we can top up some extra word. So this is called the plus technique system. If any citation we originally copy from the different article, if the below 2 sentence, then we can top up another few the new sentence to increase the quality also English. So this technique we consider the plus technique, plus, because we are adding some extra word. Because every citation, our target 2 sentence, 2 line. So if the less than 2 line, so we can add some extra word to reduce the plagiarism. Then minus technique means every citation 2 sentence. If we see the most of the citation maybe 3 sentence, 4 sentence. So in this case, we can delete some unnecessary word and bring inside the 2 line. Bring inside the 2 line or 2 sentence. This we consider the minus technique. Merge technique. Merge technique means same information they repeated. Same information repeated, different author, different year repeated. So this is also not good, because our practice culture only copy and paste from the different article. For this we did not take care. Actually I am copy and paste, it is a repeated similar thing or different thing. So like say here example here, 6 sentence under the different author, Jeremy Lorenzi 11, but the message of the whole author the same. Message of the whole author same. So why we should not write the 6 sentence, because it is a big site. So now how we merge? What is the main finding from the all the author? So we just think and write what is the main finding. Dark glass is suitable for the mental health. So this is the main finding for the all the author. So how we easily prepare the short sentence, but in the bracket we have to put the all the author name. In the bracket we have to put the all author name. That means it will be the server. It will so this it will be so mark. That means we mark the 3, 4 the different citation due to the same message and become one sentence. These are the merge technique. Hard word technique. What is the meaning hard word technique? Because when we originally copy any citation from the article, so if the any citation, the similar cutting, until the 3 word is same, until 3 word is the same, that means any 5, 6 word will be the same. It will show that it is a plagiarism. It will show the plagiarism. Why? Because if the 6 word similar from the previous the citation, it will show the similar. So now how we can avoid the plagiarism? For this why every 3 word we have to break the linkage among these 6 keyword. Every 3 keyword we have to break the linkage among the 6 keyword. So how we break? We have to bring some extraordinary word from the heart, not from the synonymy or from the laptop. We have to bring some extraordinary word from the heart and put in the after the 3 word. So it will break the linkage, all the 20 line, the information. So this is the we call the if we put the extra word between the 3, 6 word, then it will automatically break the linkage and it will reduce the plagiarism. So as this word come from the heart, for this I mentioned this is the heart word technique. Here you see here, percellin is a potential source, alpha enolic acid. It play important role in human. So here the very good source we change with the replacement potential. So when we change the replace potential, then supervisor see they already change the system and it will help to reduce the plagiarism. So this is the technique named the plagiarism reducing the hardware technique. So here the technique using the KSI to reduce the plagiarism. Left side you can see left side the parameter citation. Under the parameter citation we have the 3 elements: subject, treatment, parameter. In the social science the same thing we call the respondent IBDB, the same thing. So now parameter citation, that means 3 elements. So here you see how the 3 elements within it all showed that highest yield, that means P, of rice means S, was recorded from the treatment number 5. So this is we consider the treatment. So using this information, we found there is a model name PST. But our total model is the 6. TPS, PST, SPT. So we produce the 6 different models. But now this one originally produced PST. So now if you want to paraphrasing, so we have to change another model. So you see here we change the model now TSP. Previously the model is different PST. Now the model name is TSP. Another thing, the common word bank. Last time we discussed the common word. We have to produce some common word bank, put in the laptop, and when we write the different sentence, we have to recycling. We should not use the always the same word. So here you see, presented, resulted, described, reported, so we can change the synonymic word. So this technique also helpful for the quality. Then another model name, STP model. That means here in the past we use the PST model, PST, but now we change here TSP. So that means changing the different STP model also can helpful for plagiarism. And using the common word bank also helpful for plagiarism. Another mention is special word. So under the different component, conclusion, discussion, there is some special word. This word you can get our KSI book published 2023. I think we already sent the book. If you did not get, please email me. So I will send all the KSI slide, KSI book, other KSI module, all the material. So under the KSI book, there is one chapter named English for Research. So under this chapter, we collected around 500 words. Special word. 500 special word. This word, according to your research, you can use maybe 50 or 100 when you write your result or the discussion. So this technique also helpful to reduce the plagiarism for the English. So this is the technique we apply. This is the original parameter citation. Then how we apply the different models, 6 model, synonymic word, special word bank, subject word minus technique, plus technique, minus technique. Then we paraphrasing our different citation. So this is the called the using the KSI model to reduce the plagiarism. So this course actually is a master's and PhD course in UPM KSI model. Every semester we offer this course. Alhamdulillah, many the university all over the world also they try to establish this course because this course helpful for the to reduce the time, also to improve the quality and the faster. So this is now one of the famous the technique in KSI and in the UPM. Many students they apply for the write thesis and the publication. And this is also one of the pattern in UPM. The name is Putra KSI. So if you follow the Putra KSI from the beginning, then either you are a young or you are small. So your thesis and publication will be easy to write, and you can easily publish the thesis and the paper. So this is the basic idea about the KSI. So my English knowledge is good, and also the online system is not good. So I apologize for my talk, the misunderstanding. So maybe 2 hours is not enough to explain all the material in detail because this is a 10-week the lecture class. We just summarize all the things and we try to highlight. But if you need the more information, just please you contact my email, or we can talk with the Google Meet. Then I can explain the more detail personally or in the group. So I am open for any time for you. So now if you have any question and any query, so please you can share your idea now. Thank you very much for your participation in this program. So now this is the see PhD means permanent head damage and master means MS mental stress. But if you understand the KSI from the beginning, apply the KSI, hopefully the PhD will be changed, permanent health development or mental satisfactory. Okay, so any question, please? You have any question, please? I don't know that you listen my talk or not, because I also cannot see the participant properly. No question?